Today it seems like the prices for everything in life have skyrocketed. Taxes have risen, education costs have risen, and many consumer goods have become a luxury in the middle class that we cannot afford. As a part of the middle class, my family has carried this burden and encountered all of these difficulties firsthand. In the beginning of 2008, I was prepared to go to an amazing private institution named Savannah College of Art and Design. This is my dream school, a place to finally better myself and extend my reach into the artistic community. However, after much struggling, I learned I didn't qualify for many of the need-based aids offered by the college, and I did not rank high enough in the competitive scholarships to be awarded anything. There's no escaping that college prices are rising, says college guru site collegeboard.com.
If you look at the graph, tuition inflation and general inflation are both shown here over a 17-year period. They range from about 3% and go all the way up to 9%, with tuition and general inflation being divided at some points by almost 3%. If tuition is rising faster than general inflation, how are we expected to pay for this?
Regardless, I continue with my plan until I realized that the loans I would need to attend school would not be burdening me, but would be given to my parents. This was a debt I wasn't willing to have for myself, and I definitely wouldn't levy it on anybody else. Thus, my decision to not attend my dream school was made. This first-hand encounter with the issues in our education system has opened my eyes to what other students were dealing with. At one point, students in my class were discussing the limitations of their financial aid. Some of the smartest students I have ever met with GPAs far exceeding my own and more AP courses under their belt than anyone I had ever seen were still being forced to work full-time while attending college in order to pay for the steep tuition and living expenses. My best friend Austin Diz was quoted saying, "I had to quit going to school so that I could get a job that could pay for school. It just doesn't make any sense." The ridiculous nature of this has me enraged. We struggled through 12 years of schooling, pulling off great grades, extracurricular activities, and volunteering, just to find out that 12 years down the road, our future endeavors are to be limited by money. The millions of dollars said to be awarded to our state alone for scholarship programs is not being seen by many of the middle class, so where is it going? Students who slack off in school and barely make it by the skin of their teeth have been awarded great scholarships simply because of their financial status. So where is the money for those of us who have made our attempts? Those of us who have worked so hard and seen so little of the fruits of our efforts? Need-based should be considered more than how much your family has saved in equity and retirement. If destroying my parents' retirement and asking them to sell their house is what will send me to college, I don't want to go. After working 50 to 60 hours a week, my parents deserve more than debt and poverty. After work, it would be wrong of me to even consider asking for that. So am I to face a life of debt and go to school? Or am I to find a job and lead a life of mediocrity and completely miss out on furthering my education just to avoid an insane amount of debt? I see the holes in our education system. I can peek in through them and see all the kids I have mentally surpassed slipping through the cracks. This is not what I've struggled for all these past 12 years. Education matters, but it seems money matters more.